Hey there guys, Louie here, and this time, I'm not going to unbox sneakers. Instead, I'll be unboxing a bunch of K-pop albums, particularly Itzy's latest new album, which is called It's Me. So, just a little backstory. During the quarantine, which started mid-March, I kept myself busy by watching a few K-drama shows and listening to K-pop music. One of the artists that caught my attention was Itzy, and I remember that time they released their latest music video, which is Wannabe, and I really loved the dance, as in pinanood ko yung music video ilang beses. And I'm still listening to the soundtrack several times, even up to now. So, back in April, they had this Soundwave event where when you buy 3 albums, you get a Polaroid. And I joined the event thanks to someone I met through the internet who was into collecting this rare K-pop merch, and I got myself this Polaroid. I'm pretty much happy about it since my bias, quote-unquote, in Itzy is Leah. What are you waiting for? Let's start. I'll start with the blue one here. Let's put the other two aside. And here's my handy knife. Let's unbox it. Okay, being my first time to buy K-pop albums, I noticed that they follow this certain format where instead of a usual CD case, you have this unconventional format since inside is actually a book. See? It's actually a book where you have photo shoots of the members. But before that, let's check what's inside. You have this one, a poster of them as a group. Let's put that aside, and let's check this out. So it's like their, what I call their album jacket, where you have some of the lyrics and a lot of their pictures. Okay, let's just browse through them. In K-pop culture, I believe that this is a thing for them when they launch albums. They really make an effort in the packaging of their albums, which is why they're normally expensive. On average, K-pop albums would cost you anywhere upwards of 800 pesos. That's not including shipping, by the way. And here's the one of the collectibles, the photo card. So we have here Yeji on one photo card, then the other photo card you have Yeji and Yuna. Set that aside. So let's keep on browsing, and there's some special thanks letter here by the members. It's in Korean, so since I still don't understand Korean, I have to figure that out later, or maybe use Google Translate for it. Then towards the end, you have the lyrics for each song. This particular album has a total of 7 songs, which is why it's called a mini album, if I'm not mistaken. Towards the end, you have the CD itself. This one is in blue. Okay, so let's set this aside. Let's open the other two. This time, let's open the orange one. Okay, so this is the orange one. And when it comes to K-pop albums, one of the things I've noticed is that they don't release just one version. At most, they would release 2 versions, 3 versions, sometimes more than 3. For this particular album, Itzy released 3 versions. So let's check it. We also have a big poster. This one is Charyong. Then the same contents basically, so the difference is in the color. Instead of blue, you get orange. And just like every album, it comes with photo cards. In this case, we got another Yeji solo, so that makes 2 of them, and Ryujin solo. So basically, the big chunk of these books are in Korean, so it's for me to figure out what do they say. Probably use Google Translate or maybe Google Lens so that I can figure out what do they actually say. There, more pictures of them. But actually, if I've noticed, there's a slight difference per each book depending on the overall theme of the version. Yeah, there's a difference actually. I just realized. It's not entirely the same. There's some differences. And as for the CD, since this one is orange, you also get an orange CD. Okay, set that aside. And for the third one, this is the black version. And let's do the usual unboxing. Okay, so that's a bunch of plastic that I have to cut off. And let's check this out. Like the previous two, you also have a large postcard this time. Oh, it's a solo of Leah. Okay, set that aside. This is the black version. And yes, the contents are different per each version. So, in essence, the content of each book corresponds to the theme of each album. So, orange, you get an orangey theme. Blue, more on the blue. Black, more on the black. And yes, more photo cards. Okay, it's another Yeji I got here. And a solo of Leah. Okay, let's browse too. So yes, there's a few differences per each version, contrary to what I said initially earlier in this video. Of course, you have the lyrics per each song towards the end. And of course, the CD. Since it's black, the CD is also in black. And let's arrange them, put the knife aside, and here you have it. 3 versions, and the photo cards. Okay, then here are the photo cards I got. So basically I got duplicates, probably gonna trade it in or sell them. And yep, they have different back panel designs. Okay, and the bigger posters, which I think you can use this as a front cover for the outer sleeve of the album. I'll show you how it looks like. So once you put it back, you can put this in for decorative purposes, I guess. There you go. So it works like a photo frame of sorts. And let's do that for the other two. And for the blue one. Okay, weird. So, for some reason, hindi siya mapasok. Okay, there we go. That's how it's supposed to look like. So after this quick unboxing, I realized why K-pop fans are going crazy over these albums is because each album, each version carries a lot of stuff inside, a lot of random photo cards. So apparently these are collectible, and some people actually trade this in or even sell them online. For this one, you can actually personalize, quote-unquote, the albums like what I did here. And overall, it's really nice. I mean, it's my first time ever to buy a K-pop albums, and I find it impressive with how K-pop artists market their albums with this kind of packaging and collectibles inside. And last but not the least, let's go back to this Instax print that I got. So basically, unlike the photo cards earlier, this one is, yes, this one is an actual Instax print. And in case you're wondering, this one is unique because it has this barcode over here which carries a sound clip that you can listen online. In case you're wondering, they most probably use the Instax Live Play because as far as I can remember, that's the only Instax in production that can take Instax photos and add sound clips to it through this nifty barcode. So basically, this is everything I got from the first of many K-pop related hauls that I bought during the quarantine break. That's it for now, guys, and I'm not sure if it will be another K-pop related unboxing or I'll be back into sneakers. So just stay tuned, and until the next video,